Hello, and welcome to the Crame Center for Mindful Living and our presentation. Today, we will be talking about one of our core offerings, the 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction course, also known as MBSR. During our time together, we will discuss the many benefits of participating in the course and will conclude with a 5-minute meditation. So let's start off by talking about what mindfulness is. Mindfulness, very simply put, is having an awareness of what is happening right now without wishing it were any different. More formally, as defined by Dr. John Kabat-Zinn, mindfulness is the awareness that arises from paying attention in a particular way, on purpose, in the present moment, and non-judgmentally. The reason that we use this definition is that it emphasizes how important it is to pay attention in a certain way and be present. Because most of our stress comes from our mind wandering to the past and ruminating over something that has already happened that we can't change, or jumping ahead to the future and worrying about something that may or may not even ever happen. MBSR is an 8-week evidence-based mindfulness training program. This secular course was developed in 1979 by Dr. John Kabat-Zinn at the UMass Medical Center for Mindfulness. MBSR was initially developed to help patients deal with stress and pain. It was considered to be a complement to their already existing medical treatment. However, now over 40 years later, it has a broad application, and it is used worldwide in education, the corporate world, prisons, healthcare, and mental health care. There have been thousands of studies which have shown the efficacy of the program, and well over 30,000 people have taken the course to date. Decades of scientific research suggest that having a mindfulness practice can help in many ways. It reduces stress, anxiety, and depression, improves communication skills, and as a result, improves relationships. It leads to greater focused attention and reduces mind-wandering, rumination, and worry. It enhances creativity, provides greater clarity, and improves our problem-solving skills. It improves coping skills, leads to better sleep, and helps in pain management. MBSR can truly have a positive, if not profound, impact on our overall health. The MBSR course at the Crame Center for Mindful Living is offered live online in a Zoom classroom setting, and we have program participants joining us from around the world. We meet each week for 2.5-hour sessions, and these sessions include instruction, meditations, interactive practices, and large and small group discussions. This highly experiential class is more exploratory than explanatory. The course is like a laboratory where you're your own science experiment. Among other things, we will investigate habits of mind and patterns of reactivity that lead to stress. While you will be on your own individual journey, the group environment offers a degree of accountability. It provides a supportive sense of community and is a safe place where we learn from each other. Throughout the course, mindfulness is introduced through specific formal and informal practices. Formal practices include body scan, awareness of breath, gentle yoga, walking meditation, and choiceless awareness, a practice in which we explore a variety of senses, thoughts, and emotions. Informal practices are a way to practice mindfulness in daily life using ordinary experiences. Some informal practices include using all of the senses to focus on ordinary tasks and noticing how paying attention to the small details can change the nature of an experience. Using moments of transition to remind ourselves to be present as we shift from one activity to the next. Using the power of the pause to choose a thoughtful response rather than having a knee-jerk reaction. Taking time to be fully present with our food as we eat, noticing the smells, tastes, textures, and sensing when we are full. Each week, you will receive emails with audio tracks to the meditation and yoga exercises led in class for home practice. You will also have access to a Google Classroom to reference the home practice, ask questions, and share personal insights. Upon completing the course, you will receive a certificate of completion and materials to support your continued practice. These include a poetry packet, a yoga practice manual, and a resource guide. You'll also be added to our MBSR alumni Google Classroom so that you can remain in touch with your peers and continue to learn from each other. Each week, we explore a new theme, which helps to deepen our understanding of key concepts. These themes include, as long as you are breathing, there is more right with you than wrong with you. In this class, we touch upon the fundamental assumption in mindfulness, which is we come into this world already good enough. In other words, we are perfect in our own imperfection, despite illness or injury, despite our very own feelings of not being good enough. Perception and creative responding. In this class, we explore how greater awareness can change our perspective and allow us to respond in a healthier, more productive way. There is pleasure and power in being present. Through this theme, we will discover that when we pay attention to the finer details in any experience, we may notice the joy of simple moments. Fight, flight, or freeze and stress physiology. In this class, we explore how unhealthy many of our tendencies, patterns, and habitual reactions can be. Responding versus reacting and making healthier choices. In this class, we will discover how awareness provides the clarity that we need to choose a healthy response. Communicating mindfully. Through this theme, we will explore how our relationships improve when we are compassionate and intentional in our interactions with others. Mindfulness in daily life. This theme explores how we can transform from the classroom into daily life with our mindfulness practice. And mindfulness and the rest of your life. The final theme is about using the 8-week MBSR class as a springboard for a lifelong mindfulness practice. In addition to the weekly classes, we hold a retreat day to enrich and deepen your understanding of these concepts. We're going to end this presentation now with a brief awareness of breath meditation, which is one of the core practices in MBSR. Here we use the breath as a focal point because for many of us, it is easily accessible and we can use it anytime and anywhere in a moment of stress. So I'd like to invite you now to take a moment to settle into your seat. This might look like uncrossing your legs, maybe uncrossing the arms and gently placing the hands in the lap. And now if it feels right, inviting the eyes to close or softening the gaze. We're bringing our attention inward. And now sensing into the contact points. Maybe noticing the feet on the floor. Maybe sensing into the sits bones resting on the seat. Maybe sensing into the hands on the lap. And using these contact points as a gateway into your own body and into this moment. And now, as you're ready, turning your attention onto the breath in the body. So noticing one breath in and one breath out. Another breath in and another breath out. And continuing to follow the breath in this way. No need to change or manipulate the breath in any way, just following the natural rhythm of the breath cycle. Continuing to follow the gentle ebb and flow. And know that as long as you are breathing, there is more right with you than wrong with you. From this place, everything is workable. And just staying with the breath and the body. And at some point, the mind may drift away in thought, as our minds do. And when you notice that the mind has wandered off, just gently return the attention back onto the breath in the body. Each breath is an opportunity to begin again. Each moment is an opportunity to begin anew. We can always begin again. That's the beauty of this practice. And just following a few more breath cycles. And now just gently releasing the practice, resting in your own experience, allowing it to be just as it was, and giving yourself permission to be just as you are right now in this moment. Whenever you're ready, allowing the eyes to open if they had been closed. And we want to thank you for your practice. Know that we have only touched the tip of the iceberg. The 8-week MBSR course has a rich curriculum, which provides practical tools that can help us to live with greater ease, increase our overall well-being, and create a more resilient life. We hope that you will join us for our 8-week live online MBSR course. See you soon.